Welcome.
Ooh,
Welcome
ooh,
to Millennials Talk That Ish.
Oh, you don't want to battle you don't want to battle.
No, it's definitely not her. Her and her family be on there. I'm Monet.
And I'm Nia.
How are y'all doing today? I don't know why we have all this energy, but it's there, and we're just going to give it all to you. Today's topic, questions you should ask in the beginning of a relationship or even on the first date. Honestly, people get scared to ask certain questions because they're like, oh, I don't want to scare people off. Not me. If it scares you off, that means you're not
me. It said, what's your stance on abortion? What's your stance on women's rights? What's your stance on Black Lives Matter? What's your stance on voting, political, all that?
Because that matters. Because if you say the wrong thing,
oh, baby,
I will dub you.
You will scare me away.
Might even cuss you out, depending on what it is.
Mm-hmm. If you tell me get back in the kitchen, guess what? You might get cut.
Let me tell you something. Don't ever tell me I belong in the kitchen. Because, baby, I can cook. But I don't belong there.
Tell your mama to go in the kitchen. Because you was eating boyardee when you grew up.
I feel bad for parents who fed that to their kids.
I'm just saying.
Because I ain't eat that. Like, I'm one of those kids that my mama ain't let me drink Kool-Aid.
I had to go to other people's house to get the Kool-Aid.
Seriously. Eating noodles became a thing for me when I started dating somebody else. Noodles wasn't a thing
I didn't
in my...
eat that growing up either.
I think... when did you start? College? Maybe? Yeah, because that's like people call that college food, but noodles wasn't a thing in my house. Chef Boyardee wasn't a thing in my house. If we had spaghetti, my mama made spaghetti or made lasagna. Like, so don't tell me I belong in the kitchen. Don't do that because that will get you cursed out.
Yeah.
Especially because, okay, basically, with that being said, how do you feel about, like, going 50-50 with a woman? That's a question that needs to be asked. What's your stance on that?
Right.
What's your stance on your woman being a housewife?
Right. Because some women want to do it and some women don't.
Those are things that need to be asked because you have some men. I have a friend who feel like cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids is an equivalent to paying the bills.
So does he want a housewife?
No, he wants her to pay half. He wants her to pay half.
But how I'm paying half and still gotta cook, clean, and take care of the kids by myself.
He feel like it's not equal.
But we're paying half of the bills together. You're not even paying all the bills.
Because he feel like paying all the bills isn't equal to all our other stuff.
But he's not paying all the bills. You're not.
I feel like if you expect me to cook every day, to make sure the house is clean when you come home every day, make sure, and I hate to say it, most of the time the mothers are the ones who's dealing with the kids and all that.
The homework, the parent-teacher conference, the baking.
If that's what you're expecting from me, then you should be willing to pay all the bills. Because y'all have this 1950s mindset.
But some of y'all ain't even grow up with a daddy.
But don't want to do 1957. How you have the mindset that me as a woman, I'm supposed to do this, and all you do is take out the garbage?
And change the light bulb.
And I'm supposed to help you pay half the bills? So I'm supposed to work. Come home, make sure you're fed. Make sure the kids is bathed and ready for bed, homework done. While I help you
kick up your feet and watch football?
What about me? I want to kick up my feet. I like basketball, okay? I like sports. I will watch a full basketball game and know what is going on, okay?
I'm just saying.
So if a basketball game is on, how you know I don't want to kick up my feet and watch it?
Right.
I have shows. And no, I'm not talking about these ratchet reality shows, but I got shows. How you know I don't feel like watching my show?
I'm just saying.
I like The Masked Singer every Wednesday, okay? How you know I don't feel like watching it?
And they done put Girlfriends on Netflix, and I have not stopped watching it. Okay.
What? Half and half? I forgot how good it was.
I'm just.
How you know I don't want to rewatch the whole series?
Over and over and over again.
Guys, I gotta get out of that. And that, like I said, that's why that is a question to be asked in the beginning. Because if your mindset is there, I will dub you.
And men, y'all need to ask women: are they okay with stay-at-home dads? Because sometimes that is a thing that happens, and you might have a woman that's actually not okay with it. You might have some women that is making enough money where they are okay with it.
Because you do have some women who are workaholics that be like, I'm not going to be the one staying home.
And they have the baby because you want the baby, so...
Yeah, no, but that's true. I don't see. Listen,
it's some men that want to be stay-at-home dads, so
right? Because they have that.
Find that dynamic.
Yeah.
Make your household work for you, but y'all need to know in the beginning of the relationship.
In the beginning.
Because I don't want no stay-at-home dad.
We're not gonna be together for 3 years and then I find this out.
No, for real.
No, because then that's a waste of time. What else? I want to know your credit score.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, because what people don't understand, when you get married, it combines everything. If my husband has a child support payment, guess who they taking that from?
Okay, baby.
Okay? So credit score. If your credit score isn't close to mine, and baby, we are some women who have amazing credit score. I do not need a co-signer for anything that I want, and I can get everything I want. Okay? So if your credit score isn't close to mine when it's time for us to get married, I promise you we won't get married.
Seriously. And if you under like 650,
probably won't even date you.
Don't swing my way until you get your shit together.
And we know that a lot of parents in our community didn't teach,
right, of course,
the importance of your credit. It's not taught. Honestly, it's something that should be taught in school. We get economics to learn what?
Because I don't remember nothing from that class.
Me either. We was getting taught to do certain things, but credit is one of the things that needs to be taught in America.
Right. No, hell
because it's so important. If you do not have a good credit score, you cannot get a car. You cannot get a house.
Just some of y'all can't get a cell phone.
Exactly. Can't even get a cell phone because your credit score is bad. Can't get a credit card to even fix your credit score.
Okay, baby.
So
how you gonna pay for my engagement ring? I'm just saying.
And that is something that needs to be talked about, because I'm sorry, I'm not marrying you. We're not combining. I'm not gonna combine my 700 and something with your 6 or 5 something. Because guess what? Now my 7 something is going down.
Okay.
Because your credit score, not even because of mine.
Anything in my name.
We don't do those.
Not at all.
We don't do the putting stuff in names. Even as my husband, I'm sorry, if your credit score ain't up there, then it's no point. Like I said, I wouldn't even marry you. But I don't do putting stuff in my name.
At all.
I'm not one of those girlfriends.
I'm not either, so don't even.
I remember I was 18 years old. My man at the time, he wanted a cell phone. His mother's ID was it was expired, and I was the only one old enough with a good ID to get it. Nope. No. We walked all the way back home. He was tight. But this is something my mother taught me. You don't put nothing in your name for people. And I hate to say it, at that time he wasn't responsible enough to pay as he should. Mm-hmm. The people that I would put something in my name for, I don't have to. Their credit is good.
Yeah.
The people who I know for a fact, and she's one of them, I know for a fact if she was to ask me, I would do it with no problem. Why? Because she's gonna make sure everything is paid.
Baby.
We don't play that. If I don't have, and this is one thing, if I don't have the money, I'm not putting nothing on credit.
Okay.
I gotta have the money in hand if I'm gonna buy something on credit. Mm-hmm. So guys are a little, they're not like that with their credit.
Right.
So no. You gotta be fixing, when we get together, if you be like, I messed up with my credit. I'm working to fix it. Cool. And then I'm like, all right.
Not a problem, baby.
Because it's understandable.
If you just nonchalant about it, then you could be nonchalant about it.
Then I mean you don't know how important it is. And that means that
you should be nonchalant about me and we don't even need to keep talking. The time? I don't give a fuck. Bye.
Well, okay, another question. Do you want to get married?
Yeah. How
long do you think you should be with somebody before you get married?
Because we ain't going to be together 45 years.
Bitch, that post blew my... He proposed to his girlfriend of 45 years on an airplane. It took you 45 years and you proposed to me on a fucking...
First of all, if my girls are not included in my proposal, you won't do it over. That's one.
Now, no, seriously. Because, for me, it depends on how you plan. If it's an intimate thing...
No airplane either.
No. If we're away on some island, it was a vacation, and this is how you plan... But if you're planning a proposal with the people I love, my friends better be there. You better...
Because they're going to take care of things that some men may not remember to take care of. So, like my hair being done, my nails being done, me having an outfit.
Include them.
So ask them for help. Yeah.
Even if we're not present during the moment.
Right. Even if you plan to do an intimate thing, ask my friends for help because you might forget something and now you're proposing to me and I'm in jeans and I'm gonna be so upset.
And there's certain things that you might want to do that we know that she might not like.
Yeah.
Because, hey, we are picky with that shit.
Yeah, because what I give to someone is what I would want in return. So it's not me being a bitch or being like, selfish or anything. I just want you to do it correctly because when I plan something for somebody, I go all out. Mm-hmm. So I want
it should be the same.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But don't think you're gonna be with us for 10 years
at all.
And not
I'm
like
sorry, I'm not doing that.
Clip we keep seeing on Instagram with she gave him like 3 kids and they've been together 9 years and he don't know if he ready. He thinks she may be the one.
Guys, why? And this is a problem I have. Why are y'all so okay with having kids before marriage? Even recently, Tiny's daughter, Zanique, she said that marriage is more of a commitment than a baby. And I am a mother. And no, it's not.
No, it's not. I raised 5 of them. It's not.
I can leave if I want to leave my husband, and hopefully my first marriage is my only marriage.
Right.
But if I want to leave him, I'm able to. I can't leave my kid.
Yeah.
Your kid,
and if you're an active parent, you can't leave your kid, bro.
Kids are money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money. Your husband is, or your girl, your wife, even though they can be.
I mean,
but
we
it's
rich,
not.
so.
But it's not most of the time, it's not a financial thing. Like she said, we're not rich. So if you marry me, you ain't getting nothing from me. If I marry you, you ain't getting nothing from.
I ain't getting nothing from you. So.
Yeah. So, but to say a baby is less of a commitment than getting married?
We have the basics of an 18-year relationship together. Of the basics. Now, what our child does after that 18 years, we still have to interact. Because if our child gets married, graduates from college, graduates from trade school, starts a business, buys a house, we still have to be a part of that.
Yeah.
So I still have to deal with you indefinitely.
But you have so many guys who is so okay with babies. I remember my ex, he was like, he don't want to get married, and he was so stuck on like his brother's situation, but his brother's situation was so bad. Mm-hmm. His brother had a kid, was living in the house with his baby mother and his baby mother's mother.
Anyway.
And he was just so okay. He was like, my brother's not married, and
that's done. They settle.
And he was so stuck. Oh, next year let's have a baby. What? I'm not planning no baby if you do not want to marry me.
Oh,
and let me tell you,
if you could breed me, you could wife me.
And I'm good enough to be the mother of your child, but I'm not good enough to be your wife.
That's stupid.
And as y'all know, me and my son's father, we're not together, but let me tell you, we were young, but we was talking about marriage. Okay? We were young, but talking about it. He knew that eventually that this is what he wanted with me at that time. So, no. Ain't baby. No marriage?
You not about to fuck up my summer because you want a baby. Okay? You put the ring on my finger or you don't. Because one thing I can say is when I get to leave a relationship, I always thank God that I leave without a kid. Because I still got to deal with you. Mm-hmm. I still got to deal with you. So if I break up with you, I still got to push my feelings aside because now we got a baby together.
And it's not always fun.
If I divorce you without a kid,
that's it.
That's it. You got whatever you came in with. I got whatever I came in with. We gonna go about our motherfucking day. Now, if we had a house or something together, we could either decide to sell the house or rent it out and split the profits or something of that nature. But I'm not, no, you're not about to trap me.
That's another question. How many kids do you want, and do you want kids at all?
Yeah,
and that's for both. We're not just talking to men, we're talking to women too, because as we previously spoke, she don't want kids, and maybe it might change in the future, but at this moment, she's very strong about it. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I don't want more than 3. And that's only if the person that I marry don't have none. Right. And the 3 is counting the one I have.
So she wants 2 more.
Yeah, so only 2. Yes, the 3. And I make that very clear. But if who I marry have a kid, we're only going to have 1.
Right.
And that's just to unite us as a whole. Mm-hmm. But if the person I marry don't have none, I kind of feel like, okay, I could give you 2.
Right, why not?
But that's
if y'all both agree to it, why not? But there's some men I met who want a football team.
And that's the problem. If you come to me like, I want 6, ooh, who's doing that?
I'm not pushing on no 6 kids, bro.
Not at all. See, guys don't think about stuff like that. Guys don't think, oh, this woman's risking her life to have all these kids. And they so used to, because, you know, back in the day, like, our grandparents had a lot of kids.
Yeah, and our grandmother was the one stuck with them.
Like, my grandmother, she had 7.
My grandma had them.
When I think about 7.
7 kids, bro.
It makes my uterus hurt.
Oh, my God.
I'm not doing that.
7 fucking kids. 7 mouths to feed. 7 mommy. Oh,
and then
God.
when you have that many kids, a lot of them are like close in age. And that's that mommy.
And then you gotta feed them, you gotta clothe them, education, doctor's appointments. Oh my God! Then when they get like oh my God!
That is 7 phone bills. That means 7.
That's
iPhones.
all I see. You imagine how the electric bill gonna be 7 of the motherfuckers?
Now, when rich people do it, that's all cool because they're rich, they have the means. But even then, if I become rich, I don't want. Personally, I'm not pushing out more than 3 babies altogether.
Right.
That's all you're getting out of me. So if you start dating me, that, like I said, this is a good question because you might want 10 and I'm only giving you 2.
Okay.
And that's only if you don't have none.
No. Okay.
Because if you have, then even then it depends on how many you have. Because we might become a hoe. If you got 4 already.
4? I'm not even dating nobody with that many kids.
Okay. But see, I feel like if we're older, like
how much older?
Let's say we're in our late 30s, going on 40.
4 kids? 4 of them, bitch?
Most likely they're gonna be grown by then.
4?
Yes, because I wouldn't mind if I'm older because by that time your kids are grown. I ain't gotta help you raise them. That's how I look at it. By that time, I'm okay with you having 4.
Well, how do you know they older? What if some of them, what is one is still like young?
What's young?
Like 6. What if 2 of them young? What if they're teenagers?
That's why I said it depends on the situation. That's why I said it depends. If I'm in my 40s, like, okay, I had my son at 20. At 40, my son is going to be 20.
Right. Now,
that's
in
fine.
my 40s, I'm cool with that. If
a guy that I started dating in my 40s have 4 kids and they're like 18 and stuff, I don't mind
that's
that.
Not a problem at all.
Yeah, but
now for you to have I'm about to say 40 kids, Jesus Christ. If you 4 kids, bro, you were shooting up the club.
I know someone.
No pullout.
He has 4 and a possible.
And I mean, I can't mess with you because you potent.
But a set is twins. He got a set of twins.
Oh my God.
So it's
So that means who the twins run on what side?
I have no idea.
Oh my God, you stressing me out.
No, but that matters.
That matters.
That's another thing.
You know, because twins run in your family.
You know what's crazy? Twins run in Ernest's family.
I have twins in my family.
And current.
But
twins running. I don't have twins like that in my family.
I have twins in my family.
I would cry. Let me tell you, because that's another thing. I need to know how serious the twins run in your family.
Yeah.
Because I don't want 2 at once.
Bro, do you understand how mean I'm gonna be to you? 2? You're stretching out my whole existence.
I don't want 2 at once. And it's not, mine isn't even because of that. Mine is because who wants 2 babies at once? I don't know.
You know how hard it is to push out 2 kids, bro? 1 kid, I've seen women faint and pass out. 2 of them, and then you gotta feed both. What if they crying at the same time? Like, come on, y'all see I'm about to feed y'all.
We both about to be stay-home parents.
No, for real.
Because, I'm sorry, 2 is not my thing.
And I'm not taking a night shift. I don't know what to tell you.
Because even when I think about parents who have a 1-year-old and a newborn, I be like...
No, they be overwhelmed.
I be like, wait.
They be overwhelmed. You still gotta dress both of them. Oh my God.
I like the way...
in this motherfucking pot.
I like the way my mother did it. Me and my sister were 5 years apart. I think that was perfect.
That's good
because now that the oldest is in school, right, while you're dealing with the newborn. And yeah, eventually, of course, it comes together, but basically half your day, your child is in school, your child is out of Pampers.
Right.
That whole 1-year-old with a newborn,
I don't even speak your motherfucking language.
I'm rocking back and forth because I can already see me going into a mental ward.
First of all, if I have a kid, my friends know they raising it. So I'm Tony from Girlfriends.
This is the same.
Like how she said, "Oh, y'all bitches know y'all raising this kid." Yeah,
I'm gonna drink some.
My friends already know what's up. They gonna all be in the room with me. I'm sorry to my future husband. You might not have no space in there
at all, because I am gonna be in the room.
Because my friends have to be, especially like my best friend. Like she's like top tier. So I'm
gonna help her push that baby.
She
out.
has to be in the room for me because I could see me saying, I'm in for a month now.
And I can see her cursing her husband out.
Yeah, I can see, because it's your fault. All I wanted to do was have a little sex. But you want to take it so far and not inside. You gonna pull out? It's your fault. You feel me? It's your fault. Technically, it's your fault. I'm just saying.
Oh, gosh. What mental illness within your family, not within you, because it might have skipped you. People don't realize it can skip generations.
Medical issues.
Yes.
There's high blood pressure, high cholesterol, all that stuff running your family.
Any heart problems, all of that.
Any rare genetic diseases.
Anything. What else? Mental illness.
You got life insurance. I gotta know.
How far in? First date or?
First date, nah.
First date. Just in case you die.
In a relationship, I do want to know your stance on life insurance, though.
No, and it's a good. Don't get me wrong. It's a good question because everybody needs life insurance.
Everybody.
Because it can be not, and God forbid anything happens to anybody, but it can be so. Death is so sudden, you never know, and life insurance take care of the things that your family might.
Now. We have to think about
that your family.
Like that.
But now, in a relationship standpoint, and I know you mentioned this before in conversation with me, I want to be. There's certain things when we get married, because that also comes. We got to be married, and life insurance. I don't get nothing.
We need to have a policy together
for staying with you, for being with you for years.
Yeah.
That's also where marriage comes to play, and I don't want to say it's a.
And it's the same if I die. My husband needs to be able to be taken care of.
If
you have kids or whatever the case may be, they need to be able to be taken care of. It shouldn't be no burden that I die.
Yes, at all. And people, please, life insurance is important. With everything that is going on nowadays with COVID and everything, you don't know how sudden it may be. Just look into policies.
If a lot more black people had life insurance, a lot of these killings would stop because these companies would have to pay out. This would really affect people's companies if they had to pay. I guarantee a lot more respect will go if black people had life insurance.
Yeah.
No more GoFundMes. If you could buy a belt, if you could buy a Birkin, if you could buy Louis, you can get some life insurance, bro.
And it don't even be that much a month.
It don't. I'm getting a whole extra policy just for my friends' kids. Like,
bro, it don't even be that serious.
It don't.
If you could pay a phone bill and you can pay life insurance, because that honestly,
you can pay life insurance.
That is more important than a phone bill. It is.
A lot of y'all talking on Wi-Fi anyway, so I mean that extra money that you're saving, you should just get life insurance.
You are shady today.
Just saying.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm not offended because, bitch, I got unlimited.
Just saying, y'all talking on Wi-Fi anyway. You paying the internet bill, so just the money you saving, just use it for life insurance. I'm just saying, like, it gotta be said. Some shit gotta be said. We be knowing when y'all talking on Wi-Fi. I want y'all to know that. Especially
iPhone users.
We be knowing.
If I call you and it goes through FaceTime audio,
yeah,
that's Wi-Fi. That ain't service.
So we know. You feel me? We know
all the time.
So I also want to know about your different questions about your relationship with your family. Are you a family person? Yes. Or you're not? If you're not, why?
No, absolutely. Because depending on us as women, depending on how you treat your mother, depends on if I want to date you too. Because if you don't treat your mother right, why do I think you're gonna treat me right?
And if you don't treat her necessarily right, I want to know the reason why. Because I can understand some people cutting off parents because they are toxic as hell.
Yes. But it gotta be something like that. It gotta be. It can't just be
mad nonchalant.
Because no. Because, and it sucks to say this, a lot of reasons why guys don't have that I want to get married mindset is because they didn't see it growing up. Most men who grew up in a household with and seeing their parents married, they love that.
Right.
They want to get married.
Right.
It's a big difference.
Right.
When you talk to guys who grew up with their parents there, with both parents.
Right.
And marriage, not one of those, oh, this is my husband, that's my wife, and they're just together.
Y'all also need to talk about sex in the beginning of a relationship.
Yes.
People, and including myself, I have been times where I have lied to a man about sex. Oh, he's doing a good job, and he was not. He was not doing a good job. I need to know what are your kinks, what you like, what you don't like. I have lied to save ego for a man because I know that is hurtful.
I just didn't say anything, and I just never seen you again.
However, I need to know. Because I am low key, but I am nasty. So I need to know, what are you into, what are you not into? Because there's also some shit that I'm not into. Okay?
Like spitting in the mouth.
You feel me? I'm not eating no man ass. I ain't messing with no man toes. You know, I'm not sucking no toes and no shit like that. So I need you need to know, like, what get you on. But if you into like BDSM and shit like that, then you know, baby, come in my way.
But no, that is, and it doesn't mean you have to go and have sex with the person early.
No, but I need to know, like, what are you into? What gets you off? What gets me off? Like, people don't have that conversation, and now you having bad sex for 45 years. The fuck? And lying. Sitting there,
no, I'll leave.
Just faking so he can hurry up and be done. No.
You know what? That's a good episode. Talk about our bad experiences. We got stories.
I don't think I got one bad experience, and I ghosted him after.
I got 2, I think, and one of them is really good. Oh. But no, these are just simple, and these aren't deep questions.
Right.
We're adults.
Yes.
These are questions that need to be had because after a while, it becomes a waste of time.
Seriously, stop being afraid to have adult conversations.
Gotta be ambitious. That I want to know your goals. I want to know what you're trying to do. But even with that, don't just sell me. I want to see it.
I want to see the plan.
I have to see that you're working towards it.
Actively doing it. Okay. If you hate your job, what are you doing to change it? Okay. If you have a business idea, what are you doing to implement it?
Yep.
I want to see it.
Something. Do something.
And stop sleeping on the whole potential thing, you know? We're adults. A potential don't pay bills. Stop.
Potential ain't enough. I can see that you have the potential, but you're not doing nothing.
Right. And that goes for men, too, because I know sometimes men may feel like, because we're talking from a woman's standpoint, we're only talking about men.
But no.
Men, y'all need to be looking at women, too, and be like, sis, what you doing? Because you being an Instagram model is not it.
What else? Because eventually that's gonna fade.
Okay, because you're beautiful now, but what are you gonna do when beauty fades?
It just so happened Instagram evolved.
Right.
Because look at all the rest of the social media, MySpace. Who's on that?
Right.
We be on Facebook, but not Skoness. We be on Facebook, but not even as much as we do Instagram.
No.
Instagram is a big platform right now. So
look at Snapchat. Instagram implemented Snapchat's whole vibe, and Snapchat has like died out.
Yep. So it just so happened Instagram is what it is.
Right.
But what if something else comes and that fades?
What else do you have? Can you read? Read for me out loud. Read for me. Read a sentence.
We are too old for you not to be able to. My 6-year-old can read out loud.
I said, can you read?
Okay. So just simple questions. No, don't ask me what my favorite color is. Don't ask me what my favorite food is. Don't ask me none of that. I'm gonna look. I might answer, but I'm gonna look at you like you crazy.
I don't care what your favorite color is.
Don't ask me that. We are not in high school.
I want to know what is your life plan.
Ask me what my ring size is.
I don't care about your favorite color.
Baby, it's a 7.
But I will tell you that my favorite food is seafood. For anybody that's trying to kick it for me, I'm just saying. You know, I like shrimp.
Take me to a seafood restaurant. There you go. But yes, those are just simple questions. Not even. And stop getting scared to ask them. Do not be scared.
Not at all.
If you feel like my questions are too much in the beginning, then that means you're not for me. You're too immature to have this conversation. Right. And just because I mentioned marriage, don't mean I mean with you. I mean in general.
I know, for real.
Okay?
And don't be afraid to ask nobody for no STD test. I want to see the facts.
We are adults. It's nothing wrong with that. No, we're not saying you look like you got an STD.
Stop being so quick to be offended, because then I'm going to think you're trying to give me the herpes. Okay? If you get offended, it's something going on with you. You're burning.
But yeah, just simple questions. Simple questions. As adults, we are close to a certain age. We're not gonna say it. We are close to a certain age where now these are just. It's mandatory.
It is mandatory. The fuck. So if you're getting mad at it, that's your problem. Okay.
Nia, say your line, girl.
So y'all know, like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you comment and share it to all of your friends.
Every Thursday.
Every motherfucking Thursday. All right.